Hello everyone, my name is Bygl and welcome to What Doesn't Belong But Intuitive by Hero Shrine. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day today. Oh, we're finally doing this. I wanted to do adventure maps for quite a while now. I'm finally doing one, which is exciting. So that Captain Sparkles played this and it piqued my interest. This is why we're doing it right now. So, welcome to What Doesn't Belong But Intuitive, hopefully. This is my first Minecraft map for quite some time, so I hope you enjoy it. When guessing what doesn't belong, it's important to know if you got it right or not. Experience failure and success to continue. Correct, this is success. Incorrect. Move to the next room and try a simple puzzle for yourself. So this is what this map is basically gonna be. There's 2 or 3 blocks and you're supposed to figure out which one doesn't belong or which one has a different quality than the other ones, or which block lacks the quality that the other 2 have. For this one, it's pretty simple. It's the dirt block, of course. And then over here, this is gonna explain. I saw these few ones. These first 3 ones I did see just because I was watching the video by Captain Sparkles. I wanted to know what this map is about, so I know what's happening here. Even though all the puzzles are solvable first try without hint, you might find them useful. Try the hint button on the right side of the wall. The rightmost block is infested, this one, so this one is correct. And it's gonna let us go through. Okay, stage 1, easy, let's do this here. Let's figure out if we actually know enough about the game. Okay, so this one's simple. We have 3 planks and a single stone block. We're gonna hit this over here. Yes, all the other blocks are wood blocks. So these first ones are gonna be simple, hopefully. All of these are logs, but only the cherry blossom one is stripped. The other ones are not stripped. We're just gonna blast through these, because I assume these are gonna be easy, hopefully. And you guys feel free to download the map, it's in the description, or you guys can play along with me if you guys want. You just gotta tally up your own failures and hints. So for these ones, I would assume that all of these are overworld ores, and this one is a nether ore. The other ores can only be found in the overworld. Very good. Okay, white wool, red wool, white concrete powder, and white concrete. This one is the only red dyed one, I guess. All other blocks are white, look at that. Awesome. Okay, and from this point on forth, I'm completely blind, so let's see here. This is interesting. All of these have to have a block below them or they're gonna fall or break, right? Except for the bamboo. I'm gonna say, I think it's the red... Oh, well, no, it's not the red quantity. I think it's the bamboo block because it doesn't have gravity. The other blocks can be affected by gravity. There we go. I figured it out. I'm kind of smart. We're messing some carpet here right away. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, this one's actually easy, because the dripstone can hurt you if you fall on it, the berry bush hurts you if you go through it, the magma block hurts you if you're on it, the stone cutter looks like it could hurt you, but it doesn't actually hurt you. There we go. Okay, what's next up here? Blocks that slow movement, I would assume. Cobweb slows movement, honey blocks slow movement, berry bushes slow movement, grass does not. Therefore, it's gonna be the grass. This block does not slow you down. Awesome. Okay, what do we have here? I figured it out. So the stair changes. If you place a stair block like this, it's gonna curve. If you place a fence block next to a fence block, it's gonna get those little beams. If you place a lantern on the ceiling, it's gonna get that little chain. The door does not change no matter how you place it, right? So I'm gonna say door. This block cannot be waterlogged. Well, I guess that's a failure then. Dang it, it's waterlogged blocks, not change blocks, state blocks. Dang it. Okay, all of these are overworld blocks. This is a nether wood. Crimson planks cannot burn. Also a valid descriptor. I'm already kind of just scrambling through this with luck, so hopefully we can amend this. Dispenser, dropper, crafting table, chest. Interesting. The crafting table you cannot get a comparator output out of, so that's something that these 3 blocks do have in common, but the crafting table doesn't. These are also full blocks, while the chest is not. The chest is also an entity, while these are full blocks. But since these are redstone machines, these 2 blocks, I would assume that it wants me to think about the comparator output, so I'm gonna say crafting table. Correct, the crafting table does not have an inventory. Oh, no. I'm so good at the game, guys. The blocks they're different in different ways, so you know it works out. It all works out. I think this is all of these push light through. The tinted glass does not let light through. The other blocks let light through. Awesome! I actually got the intuitive part correct there. Piston. Powered rails, TNT, all of these change if you power them with redstone. The cauldron does not change in any way. Other blocks can receive redstone power. Awesome. And I would assume these provide redstone power. Although, okay, this one's rough. So, you push this, you get redstone. You step on that, you get redstone. You go through here. You get redstone. Actually, you don't get redstone from that, because you need the string in front of it, not the actual hook. But I assume with the string being there, it is implying that it has string attached. Correct, the other blocks can emit a redstone signal without the comparator. There we go, figured it out. Feels good. Okay, we have 3 different mud variants and a mangrove block here. I would assume that these 3 blocks are mud based and this one isn't, so this one is the one that doesn't belong. Oh no, failure. So what is it then? This block cannot be found naturally in the world. These other 3 can. Packed mud does not generate naturally. There we go. Okay, 1 failure in the easy level. Oh no. That's alright, we'll figure it out. Okay, stripped wood, or full wood block, sorry. Chain, fence with all the things protruding from it, and a prismarine slab. This is interesting. I think this is also blocks that do not generate naturally in the world. Chains definitely occur naturally, I think in bastions, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be wrong on that. Wood, full block wood, does it generate in some villages? I don't think it does. These 2 blocks definitely generate though, right? I think you can get prismarine slabs in a temple. I believe anyway. I'd like to make myself believe. I'm gonna say wood. Oak wood is the only full block here. Also valid. Oh no. Okay, what do we have here? This one is the only non-stripped one. Well, these are stripped, so I'm gonna say this. The block of bamboo is not stripped. Awesome. We have 4 flowers here, 3 flowers and 1 mushroom. This is interesting. You get this one from a wither. This one, all of these spawn in the overworld. This one doesn't occur naturally. You can get this one only in the nether, but you cannot get this in the nether. So I'm gonna say the wither, unless it dies. Because you can get black dye from here, you cannot get a black dye from a mushroom. So it's either one of these 2. Flowers, mushroom. These others are flowers, so there are 2 things that are true about... There are 3 things, actually, that are true about the mushroom. It emits light, if you guys don't know, or like level 1. It also is not a flower, unlike these ones. And also you cannot get a dye from it, so... Dang it! So it's the wither rose, does not naturally generate. Screw you, game! I went with the safe option and I got punished for it. Azalea, flower pot, torch, flower, and chorus fruit. Okay, I think this one is also going to be spawning naturally. The torchlight is the single one that doesn't spawn naturally. All of these blocks do, I believe. So I'm going to pick torchlight. No! What do you mean, no? What is it then? This one's the... No, it can be only end dimension, because this is technically something you have to generate. But all of these are technically plants, and the flower pot isn't. Ah! I don't understand this one at all. What is it? Flower? Oh, these are all flower related. Chorus, flower, flower pot, torchlight, flower. This one is a bush. Other blocks have the word flower in their name. Arr! Dang it. Okay. Deep slate diamond, specifically deep slate. Ancient debris, emerald, and nether quartz. I'm gonna say ancient debris because it's the only one that you don't need silk touch for. The other ones drop their, little counterparts, little gems, or the quartz. This one drops as a full block. Drops itself without silk touch. Figure it out. And last easy level, I would assume, we have iron ore, normal snow. I think that's normal snow, not powdered snow. We have a mushroom block, and we have this. This is the reinforced deep slate. You find this in the big Warden mouth portal thing in the ancient cities. So all of these spawn naturally, I believe, even the snow blocks in an igloo. So we get items from destroying these. You get red mushrooms, you get snow balls from this one, you get iron ore from that. Reinforced deep slate, I think you don't get anything, right? It's kind of like mining bedrock, I'm gonna say that. Reinforced deep slate does not drop anything, woohoo! Awesome! And we get to go to stage 2, medium difficulty. Awesome. And I'm lost. So, all of these generate in the nether. Soul sand, magma block, bone block. Well, all of these, I think you can get soul sand without going to the nether now somehow. But I that might be a false. That might be false information that I don't know what I'm getting from. Okay, this one was rough. I was thinking about this for a while. I think I understand it. I think soul sand is the one that doesn't belong because magma blocks you can find underwater in the overworld. Bone blocks you can find in the fossils in the overworld. And netherrack, ever since 1.16 came out, you can find it near the ruined portals. So soul sand you cannot find in the overworld. Ah! Oh man. Then I'm gonna say bone blocks, because you can uncraft them, and these ones you cannot uncraft. They'll burn indefinitely when lit on fire. That's also a way to look at it. Dang it! It's not intuitive at all. Nitpicking details is the issue. I think I need to look at this from a wider angle, kind of think about it. So all of these are burnables. This is a obviously burnable question here. A question about burnables. Torch, campfire, lantern, candle. I would say candle. Okay, there's two ways to look at this. Again, the candle you have to light up to create light. All of these other ones create light without needing to be interacted with. Also, another interesting thing though here is that the torch doesn't have a hitbox. All of these other ones have. But since they're all fire related, there we go, the candle cannot be lit with soul fire. Sure, that's exactly what I said. Definitely. So we have glowstone, redstone lamp, emerald, and magma. Magma doesn't actually glow. All of these glow. Magma doesn't glow. It just kind of has a bioluminescent feature, I think. I am not correct. Well, the redstone lamp, you need to power for it to provide light. Dang. Well, it's one of these two, but why? I want to know why. No, it's the glowstone. Why? Glowstone's the only block that doesn't drop itself. Oh, it's that again. Oh, it's trying to confuse me by placing various blocks next to one another. Oh man, okay. So we have quartz, we have netherite block. Andesite wall, raw iron. So you can uncraft raw iron and netherite block. Gives you the counterpart of what you crafted it from. Quartz you cannot uncraft, andesite you cannot uncraft, so that's 2, that doesn't really match up. All of these are full blocks, this is a wall block. This is going to be obviously the wrong answer, but I'm gonna say wall just because it isn't a full block. Okay, it's not the wall. Ooh, I feel like I'm back in primary school, ABCD questions. Netherite block, quartz, raw iron. Netherite block, quartz, raw iron. Well, it's gotta be the netherite block then, because it doesn't occur naturally, right? Really? That is the quartz. The quartz block is the only block here that doesn't need a crafting table to be crafted. Dang, okay. Focus up, we need to look at it in more detail. In the first level, I was looking too deep, like at the individual things the blocks provide. Now I do actually have to do it. It was detrimental there, but it's mandatory here. So you crafted this from slabs. This is the bamboo wood. You got the red mangrove. Oh, I know this one. This one is the only block that wasn't added in the wild update, right? No. Yeah, no. Because the copper block was in the game before, right? Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was, right? Dang. But that's incorrect then, I think. I'm going to say mosaic bamboo, because you can change these ones by placing either a ender pearl, stripping it, or waxing this one. Bamboo mosaic is the only block that you cannot use. Right-click an item on. Woohoo, baby! Feeling good. Okay. Baton, torchlight, bamboo, and flower pot. Well, these can change as well. So the button you can press, it's technically changed when pressed. You can interact with the thing here to place a flower into it. You can bone meal this, and it changes when it grows. I'm gonna say torchlight. It's not the torchlight flower. The button is a redstone component. This is a plant. Maybe not all of these. Can you actually just place a torchlight like that? I don't think you can. I think you need dirt. I'm gonna say flower pot. The pot is the only block that doesn't break when the block is under it is broken. Wow, yeah, that's true. That's true. Redstone, normal chest, not a trapped chest. We've got the solar. I'm gonna call it a solar panel until the end of time, and the target block. I am going to say chest, because it does not redirect redstone. If you place redstone next to redstone, the redstone is gonna change its thing, right? It's gonna point towards it, and it's gonna point, and it's gonna lose the cross. Same if you place it here, same if you place it here. Doesn't happen when you place it next to a chest. Ooh! Why? Oh, you can't right-click a freaking target block. Doesn't do anything. It's also a way to look at it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize I was playing without sounds until I didn't hear the shulker here. Man! Okay, whatever. So what do we have here? We've got redstone components, all of these. And from looking at it, I think these are all the same and this one is different, because these, you can walk near them and they're gonna detect it, and this one cannot detect that. Please be right. The button is the only block present that cannot detect a mob. There we go. Kind of what I was going for anyway. So we have 3 things that get attached to walls. This one's different. This one grows straight from the ground. But I don't think that's it, right? I think what this is supposed to be is climbable blocks. So vines are climbable, ladders are, these vines are, and skulk. Skulk? What is this thing called? Skulk. Nope, barrier block. I don't know what that's called. Veins, something like that. Yeah, this one cannot be climbed. Awesome. And here we have a interesting one. Barrel, chest, smithing table, and bell. All of these have GUIs. So you can like open up the inventory in them and stuff. And you cannot do that with the bell, so I'm gonna choose the bell. Ooh. Oh, I know what it is. It's... Actually, no. No, I don't know what it is. What is it? So it's not the bell. So what does the bell have in common with some of these? They spawn in villages, that's for sure. I don't think barrels spawn in villagers ever, right? I think that might be it. Village blocks. In that case, I have no idea. Just the interactions with villagers. Yep. Okay, so I kind of thought that could be it. But I was thinking like specifically workstations. So I knew barrels are workstations, spinning tables are workstations, and bells I kind of thought for a second, but no, because it's not a workstation, but can still be interacted with villagers. That's true. If you ring them, they're gonna go to their beds. Suspicious. I understand. Okay, so what's with these? These two are suspicious. This is a normal orange sand, and this is a anvil that is cracked. Okay, this one, I don't know. I really don't know. My guess is that this one's got cracks, this one's got cracks, this one's got cracks on the top. This one does not. Redstone can break from falling. Oh! Sure, that's what I was going for. Yeah, okay. Furnace, blast furnace, TNT, and normal chest. I would assume, again, opening a GUI. TNT cannot open a GUI, so TNT? No. Okay, this one I'm completely lost on. We're gonna take our first hint. Locomotion. Oh, you cannot put a blast furnace into a minecart. Oh, okay, I should have gotten that one. I should have gotten it. Okay, I need to start thinking more. I gotta start wrecking my brain around this. So we got a copper block, pumpkin, ungrown wheat, and amethyst. And it's definitely going to be the pumpkin. The pumpkin is going to be the odd one out because this, if you just leave it around, it's going to change to oxidized copper. It is going to change into a full-blown amethyst crystal, and this is going to change into a full wheat, well, not block, but you know what I mean, plant. So the pumpkin is the odd one out. It's not gonna change. It's a solid little thing. Next up, ender chest, shulker, door, and fence. You get these two from the end, but these two from the overworld. These two have inventories, these two do not. Man. It's interesting. You can right-click the door, you can right-click these two, you cannot right-click the fence? That's kind of a weak argument, it feels like, but it's the only thing that I can think of. Oh, man. I'm gonna hint. Change. Well, you can change that. You can change... You can't change these two. Oh, you can dye it. Oh, these three have colors, the ender chest doesn't. Oh, hitbox. I was thinking like different wood types and colors, and then the chest is always an ender chest. But sure. Ender chest, hitbox, never changes. Okay, it's getting into really little itty-bitty details, so we gotta think about those. Or I'm gonna say that the beacon is not a transparent block. So... no. Dang it. Okay, what else? I mean, these two provide light, these two don't. These two are plants that, like, they grow from plants. Oh, the grass doesn't have a hitbox. Maybe that? Wow. I'm completely flabbergasted. And it was not the glowstone. Great. Spoilers don't need a tool to drop an item. Hey friends, Editing Bygl here. You can punch grass for a seed. You can break with your hand a glowstone block and you get glowstone. And, well, my point is, this question, I don't understand how it's ruled. I think there might have been a little bit of a mistake, but that's fine, we'll just move on from there. That was a really rough one, so let's move on here. These are starting to get more and more difficult. So what do we have here? We've got Froglight, Bone Block, Slime Block, Honeycomb. Okay, this one's really interesting. The thing about these blocks is that they're all produced by mobs. You get this from bees, this from slimes, this from frogs, and this from skeletons and other things, wither skeletons, whatever. You get these two from passive mobs, these two from hostile mobs. I don't think that's gonna be it. I think it's gonna be something about hitboxes or something. And the slime block, I believe, has a slightly smaller hitbox than the other ones. I think you sink into it a little bit, or it has its bouncy properties. So I'm gonna say slime. What is it? Mobs. I knew I was talking about it. Skeleton, because You can get it from multiple ways. Hostile, passive. But you can get this from... what's it called? You can get this from baby pandas, and you can also get this from salmons, because they drop bones and bone meal sometimes, right? Or is that a Bedrock edition thing? I don't even know. I'm gonna say bone block. Bone blocks do not require a mob to be obtained. Yeah, right. You do get them in the Nether. Yikes, guys, it's starting to get pretty bad. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, this one's pretty easy. It's gonna be the basalt. And it's because of the... Well, this is kind of giving it away. The particle effects. You get the petals from the leaves. You get the little droplets from the crying obsidian. And the ender chest has its purple things. So I'm gonna say basalt. No particles, nice. And that's the end of level 2. Just one more. You can change the block state on these, but you can also kind of change it on the grindstone. So I'm not entirely sure. It's definitely not redstone related, because these two blocks don't have any redstone interactions, as far as I remember. This one's a toughie. I kind of want to hint it, but I kind of want to figure this out on my own as well. I'm gonna say the grindstone is different because it's got a GUI. What was it? Oh, it's a village thing. You don't get... Wait, which one of these you don't get in villagers? You get flower pots, you get grindstones. Oh, don't some desert villages use buttons? Yeah. Mangrove pressure plates do not spawn in any village variant. Dang, yeah, that was a really difficult one. And that was just medium. Now we're gonna be in hard. Look at these skulls and black and red and mud and everything. Okay, path block, grass block, mushroom, iron ore. It's difficult, so it's gonna be some kind of technicality. Path blocks have a smaller hitbox than all of these. You also cannot have them in your inventory in vanilla in any way. You can only have these three, so I'm gonna say the path block. Paths can drop themselves when mined with silk touch. There you go. Kind of what I was referring to. So mosaic, bamboo, bamboo button, normal bamboo thing, log, I don't know, and bamboo planks. So what's the difference between all of these? So all of these have to be crafted. They do not occur regularly in the world ever. The only thing that I can think of is this one being strippable. Block bamboo is the only block that requires a crafting table to craft. Oh, sure. I would have so many more failures normally, but I'm just lucking out because my explanation is different. Oh no, okay. Nether wart or netherrack, jeez, I'm getting my brain frazzled. Deep slate coal, and nether quartz. I think this one is trying to trick you a little bit. I'm gonna say that this one, because it's the only one that you cannot get in the overworld. That was not it. Then what is it? It's gonna be the netherrack, because all of these blocks, if you don't mine it with silk touch, it drops something else. You get cobbled deep slate instead of normal deep slate. Really? Normal deep slate? It was deep slate coal. It's extremely rare compared to the other three blocks. I didn't like that one. I know it's rare, but it's still like, oh, okay, whatever. Okay, we have netherrack, we have gold, bone, and soil. Interesting. You get the golden blocks in the bastion sometimes, this in the soul sand valleys. You don't get... I guess you do get netherrack in soul sand valleys. Because they're underneath the... Or do you actually get them there? I'm not gonna say anything. Hint, give me the hint. Generation. That does not help. I don't know, guys. I've been thinking about this for too long. Soul cannot naturally generate in the overworld. Oh, in the overworld, gold can in portals, can't it? Oh, I forgot about that detail. That would help me if I figured that out. 27 failed, not looking good. We have quartz. Okay, this looks like a bastion question, for sure. I think there's a rare little section of quartz in one of the bastions, so... Quartz... do you get iron bars in bastions? I don't think you do. Or do you get walls? I'm trying to think of how those things look. It's either the fences or the walls that you don't get there, and it's gotta be the bastion question. Okay, it's the wall then. I wanna cry. Oh man, what is it? What's gonna generate in a ruined portal? Oh, that's so specific, man. It's the same blocks! Now, surely, surely now we're talking about bastions, and I'm gonna say the wall. Polished blackstone walls cannot generate in a bastion remnant. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, the chain spawn right above the magma cube spawners. Okay, we have 4 rare blocks here. Oh, I know this one, I think, and I think it's gonna be the emerald ore, because this, as far as generation goes, gold can spawn in the, well, we just figured out, bastions and ruined portals. There's a rare room in the woodland mansion that contains a diamond block, and there is also a redstone block beneath the ancient city portal, where there's like a bunch of redstone contraptions, and there is a redstone block among them, and the emerald does not naturally generate, but other ones do. Okay, that one felt good. That one felt really good, and these are the same. Okay. I'm gonna say copper, because copper drops more of itself always, right? Even without fortune. No? In that case, I'm gonna say coal, because these ones drop raw variants of metal, and this is, coal. Really? Then gold, because it spawns deeper than the other ones? Oh, Goldor has another counterpart, what the heck? Man, these are finicky, to say the least. Okay, we have... Well, I was gonna say these 3 are portal blocks, kinda, but not really, because we're hoping this is a portal block, and it actually isn't at this point in time. Bedrock. Oh, actually this one's simple. Obsidian is a mineable block, these 3 aren't. Obsidian is the only block here that can be destroyed by the Wither. Sure. Actually, deep slate is mineable. I just figured out. It just takes a long time to break, so I'm an idiot. But it worked out, so who cares? Okay, this one's interesting. I think what we're looking at here is veins, iron veins. So these ones spawn in veins, and also tough spawns in veins. I don't know if the variants of these 2 spawn in veins. So it's gonna be either of those 2. I think veins can only spawn really low down. I don't think they can spawn in the stone area, so I'm gonna say normal iron. A stone iron ore does not generate in ore veins. And this is the last one, it seems. And we're looking at something. Chisel bookshelf, jukebox, lectern, and furnace. Ooh, this one's rough. I think we're talking about comparator output. No, all of these generate comparator output. I am going to say jukebox, because whenever you interact with one of these blocks, they change. The furnace changes texture, the lectern changes texture, the chiseled bookshelf changes texture, the jukebox does not. Also, jukebox is really difficult to say. I said like jukebox or something. Okay, the hint is inventory. Well, all of these store an item. Kinda. Oh, is it the furnace? The furnace is the only one that can store any item in it, kinda. Other blocks can store an item without opening the GUI. I was thinking about the GUI question for so many things before this. The last one is the GUI trick. Thanks for playing! Woohoo! Where the heck am I? Oh, look at this! Amazing. Our reward is looking at the map from outside. Still very cool. What is this here? Wanna check it out? Is this the starting area? Yes, it is. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a fun little adventure. I enjoyed it quite a bit. If you guys were playing this before and you kind of wanted to see how I did, then I hope you did better, because I kind of sucked. And if you guys played along, then hopefully you're also smarter than me still. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!